YouTube land? It's your boy, Mr. Lightwork, aka Coach Lightwork, aka Lightwork for short, man. And today we're gonna be breaking down. This is a screenshot, and I believe it's from the Dynasty deep dive that they're gonna have later on today. It is currently 2:30 a.m. when I'm doing this video. So let's just jump into it, man. All right. So I'm looking at this, man, and I'm really getting excited. I'm really getting excited because I'm looking at the breakdown. Okay. I'm looking at everything that they have. Okay. So let's go from left to right. Okay. So you see, they got UCF recruiting. All right. You see the different players they have. But if you check under the players, it says verbal commit or verbally committed. You know what I'm saying? You got top 3, interest is first, top 5 interest is first. But let's talk about Alex Pettigrew. All right, let's talk about him. All right, so you got him in the top 5. He's the left end interest. He got them number 1. Okay, and you can see it at the top. Okay, it gives you all his information, class. I guess they're gonna have some JUCO players up there, and maybe something else, possibly. Now, if you look at the top of it, it says recruiting board, prospect list, transfer portal, my school, and then top classes. Similar to NCAA 14, except the transfer portal is new. Okay. Now, let's look at the actions pitch, and then we'll go to the right where it says motivation and different things like that. So here's the actions you can do. You can DM a player, friends and family. I believe that the friends and family may be like the coach meeting with the player at his home or something of that nature. Soft sell, probably not going to go at him too hard, you know what I'm saying, and everything. But he if you look right here, scholarship is offered, and then you can schedule an official visit. The pitch, you know what I'm saying? The pitch. What are you going to pitch these kids? All right. And strategy. And I believe that's what you're going to basically sell the kids on. Okay. That's right here is what you're going to sell the kids on. I believe you got the SEC. So playing, I don't know what the SEC badge is because UCF is in the Big 12, if I'm not mistaken. So that doesn't really make sense, but maybe it's, you know, playing top competition and, you know, being a starter. It's a student of the game. So, you know, you got some different pitches here that look really good, that look really dope. Then when you get over here to interest and motivation, okay? So for Alex Pettigrew, brand exposure, championship contender, coach prestige, okay? Those are the things that's important to him, okay? Those are the things that's important to him. And maybe what your school is known for or whatever is academic prestige, you know what I'm saying? And proximity to home. See, you're going to lose him with academic prestige and proximity to home because he wants to play closer. You know what I'm saying? He's going to want to play closer, but these are the main things for him. Brand exposure, championship contender, and then coach prestige. I like what I am seeing, man. I love this. I think this is pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that players can verbally commit and then change their mind gives a new, I ain't gonna say like a new feature, but it's like a new sprinkle. You know what I'm saying? Because it's more so like if you was playing NCAA 14, basically the way it goes is it would be a bar, have the top school, his top schools up there or whatever schools are recruiting him. And then that bar will be, you know, further along or green or whatever. So he would basically accept that offer. Once the bar gets full, he'll accept that offer. Just like you see up here at the top. You know what I'm saying? Once that bar gets full, you got him. Okay. But the thing is, with this year and the transfer portal and everything like that, you can go and get a kid and not live up to what you promised, and he's gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's out of there. You got 600 hours to basically split between 35 targets. 600 hours to split between 35 targets, and you got to make it work. You got to go get these guys. And then you got 35 scholarships. I like what I'm seeing, man. I love this. I cannot wait for the deep dive tomorrow. I think that's going to be really dope. But I think this screenshot for the recruiting is basically similar to NCAA 14 if you played it. If you haven't got the chance to play it, then, I mean, you wouldn't know. But this is very similar. It's just all on one page. You know, NCAA 14, you got to flip through different pages and stuff like that to get to where you got to get to. But everything's on one page and everything looks really good. Looks really good, man. But my final thoughts on what I'm expecting to see is the transfer portal being explained. Is it something similar? I've heard, you know, that it's similar to real life, like how they do it in real life, but we shall see. Is there spring ball? You know what I'm saying? Or are we just jumping into the season? Like, are we developing them in spring ball? And different things. Then I see that deal breakers and different things like that, but can you sway them, you know, to change their mind on their deal breakers? You know, these are things that I want to know. These are things I think we all want to know. I know you can do things like build super conferences and all that, but I think the recruiting, the transfer portal, brand exposure, I think that's something that a lot of us want to know about because we don't have NIL in the game. So me being a smaller school, because I'm going to, I don't know if y'all know, but the school I'm going to be rebuilding is Kent State. And, you know, brands, like, are we pushing our brand, like the brand that we have for football? You know, are we pushing that brand? Do we have like somebody a brand that we go to and use or whatever? Like, so those are the things I'm thinking about. But I'm loving what I'm seeing in this screenshot, man. I really am. And I can't wait for the deep dive. All right, I cannot wait for the deep dive later on today. And yeah, man. But tell me in the comments, what do y'all want to see? Like, what are y'all expectations? I'm just excited to get college football back, man. I'm just so excited. And shout out to the Twitter page, everything about college football. Shout outs to them. They do an amazing job giving updates, giving news. But yeah, man, I'm liking what I'm seeing. And also, one more thing, this clock over here with 35. I'm guessing you get to give 50 hours a week at most to players, to each player. And that's something similar to NCAA 14, but it was like something like 500 points or something like that. But I'm really liking what I'm seeing, man. I really want to know what this pitch strategy is. Are these like things you may be unlocking with this guy, or maybe this is something that you're telling them, like, you know, academics, you know, hey, you know, I wonder how that part goes. But that's the end of the video, guys, man. I hope y'all enjoyed this breakdown. Hope we can have conversations later on. I'm going to be streaming this game a lot. I'm going to be posting a ton of content. It's going to be wow. It's going to be crazy. And if you're not into YouTube and you want to do YouTube and you're doing college football or you're playing college football 25, I advise you, start now. Start now, because once this game gets rolling, I believe it only gets better from here. And shout outs to the developers, College Football Revamped, those guys that modded NCAA 14. Shout outs to them. They did a hell of a job with this game. But I am out. Peace.